Hello and welcome back, Cantina Rebels. Today we're taking a look at the Hot Toys 1-to-1 Grogu with satchel. So product number is LMS015.
Mos Eisley Spaceport. You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Bit outside my comfort zone, this one. So for me, everything's about cheap or budget, and to me this doesn't fit in that category. So I was 50-50 whether to review it or not, but I've decided I should. I've had it for a couple of months now and I've never taken him out of the box. I've checked that he's in there, but I've not taken him outside of the packaging, so that's what we'll be doing today, and we'll be having a look at it. My thinking, how likely that is or how viable that is to put a hook on the door here and have him hanging in his satchel. I don't know. When I changed the room around originally, I might put him with the Biker Scout and form a little scene with that. The box, pretty standard. Picture of him on the front. I'll show you a close-up of that now. Other than that, the sides are pretty plain and the back just has a load of warnings and legal blurb. Other than that, it's nothing to report. It's nothing fancy, not like the Hasbro helmets. This was around £280, I think it was, in the UK. I got mine from Star Action Figures, which is where I tend to buy all my helmets from. They had it on pre-order last year, so I pre-ordered it and it arrived, like I say, a couple of months ago. I think it was in September it arrived. So let's open the box, get him out and have a look what this is all about and if it's worth the money. Okay, so first off, inside you get a little sign. I don't know whether you would stand that up or not. It says LMS015 Grogu collectible figure. It shows you him and the satchel. Then on top of that, inside of that, sorry, you get plastic. Oh, excuse the noise. Okay, so first impressions. That looks really cute. I like that. That's quite nice. Let's turn him over. And there's the satchel. So, looking at this first and having seen other reviews of this already, I'm actually surprised how dark the bag is. When I've seen it on reviews before, it looks like a really light sandy colour. This is more of like a dirty sand colour, dirty brown, more of a classic flat dark earth sort of colour. So let's get that out. Like I say, it's all still taped in at the moment. Okay, so it comes in this bag. Okay, that's a nice little satchel. I've seen a few people sort of comment that it's quite flimsy, and I get what they mean. There is some little padding on the inside. Can't really see that, but there's nothing stopping you using a bit of cardboard in the bottom, which is probably what I'll do. I'll probably take some measurements, put some cardboard in the bottom just to firm that out a little bit. It's the strap. So yeah, that's fully adjustable, so that's good. We can definitely hang that. On the front are some straps and okay, so like a panel there, so I'll zoom in on that for you. On here you've got red, white, red, and those are like a, they feel, the whole thing's, right, okay, so the whole thing's rubber and it's just riveted on, so it's designed to look like the typical sort of officers' badges that you get in Star Wars, Strap goes on there. Yeah, okay. Right off the bat, what I will say, there's no weathering on this. So, depends what you want from it. For me, I'm happy with it. It's fine. It's going to go on display. It's going to sit there. It's hardly going to get touched. So I'm going to put the bag here on the door. So you probably see that in there. Right, now let's have a look how we get into Grogu. So I'm just trying to see if there's any tape. Right, okay. So I think that comes off. This bit comes off. Okay, so that comes off. That's just protection. Straight away, there's no accessories. There's a little bit of paper protecting his ears. There's a little stand here, if I can get that out. So a little stand, so a little bit of acrylic base with Lucasfilm written on the bottom, so when you turn it upside down, it's back to front. Well done for thinking that through. I'll just show you what I mean by that. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. So all the text, there you go, it's back to front. So they've printed it that side. They've printed it that side. So when it's sat down, it's going to be back to front. I mean, you're probably not going to see it, but it is what it is. So I'll put that there. Okay, so here we've got him here. So I've took the plastic off and everything. First impressions, the robe is really nice. It's weathered quite well, to be honest with you. I'm surprised how weathered it is. It looks a lot neater when I've seen it on other reviews, so I don't know whether certain batches they just did a little bit more. He's made of like a plasticky, but it feels almost pliable. He's got hair, which is really nice. And the first thing that I sort of notice about his face is the colour's a bit toned down from other versions we've seen before. So if I hold him here, and I'll zoom in on it for you, so you can see his eyes have got this really glassy look. So it's quite realistic. His head, comes off, apparently. I'm not sure that's supposed to happen. So he rotates, but so my head comes off. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's normal or that's supposed to do that. So there is a section there. Yeah. So like I say, it's the first time I've had this out, so let me know in the comments below, does yours do that? I've seen people's limbs fall off, but I've not seen the head. So he does rotate. He looks back, looks forward, rotates. His arms move and his hands twist. So you could have him holding, I actually have a ball on order for him, so from the Mandalorian, and his little necklace. So when they arrive, I'll be adding them to him. So you can do that. His feet do move and twist out, but as you can see here, if I zoom in, they've decided to brand the bottom of them, which isn't perfect, isn't ideal. It's not sort of what you'd expect. Okay, so what do I think? I'll be honest, I love it. I think it's amazing. I'm so happy I bought it. I think it's so cute. It's so nice. However, I'm not happy the head comes off so easily. Now, I know the joints do pop off and stuff, but that shouldn't be thing for me. That shouldn't just be able to pop off like that. If I look inside, there's some holes where that slips, but I don't think it should come off. I don't feel for £300, or nearly, or £280, that should happen so easily. So if by any pure fluke anyone from Hot Toys ever manages to watch this, let me know, is that supposed to happen? Anyone from Star Action Figures, let me know, is that supposed to happen? It's not so bad for me because it's going on display, but if for any reason I went to pick him up like that, his head's coming off. And that'd be the end of the Mando series. So you can pose him. I'm going to sit him in his bag, so I'll do that now and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, so wrapping up, is it worth £289 or £280? Probably not. Am I glad I bought it? Yes, definitely. Am I likely to use the stand? Probably not. I'll tell you where it's going to go because I'll do it now. It's going to sit there out the way and never see the light of day. So I'm probably going to display him like this. I was saying that I was going to put him up there. I might sit him on a shelf, to be honest with you. I might even sit him up at the top. I don't know yet. I've not worked it out. For now, though, he's going to stay like this. I think he looks really good. Would I buy him again? TBC, to be confirmed. I don't know. Am I glad I got it? I am right at this moment. I could sell him for a profit, but that's not what I bought him for. I bought him for to display and for a bit of fun, really. I don't think it's going to work him sat on the hanging from the door. It's not going to do him justice. So I think once all the rooms renovated, he'll be probably sat on a desk next to me, or on a shelf next to the desk, just keeping an eye on me doing work. I'm looking forward to getting the little ball I can put in his hand and his necklace, and that'll sort of finish it off. Will I weather the bag? I might do down the line if I get brave enough, but at the moment I keep thinking about the money I've spent. I don't really want to go down that route. Let me know, have you got this? Are there any other sort of props or sort of items I should buy like this? I'm not really wanting to buy the figures. It's not my thing, and I just don't have the space or the money to do it. But any other sort of props like this, I'd love. If someone knows where I can buy for sensible money his actual pram, a life-size version of his pram, that'd be amazing. I would find the room somewhere for that. I might even hang it from the ceiling so it looks like it's floating. Anything like that, let me know. Or if anyone knows of any good 3D printed files for that, again, comment below. If anyone has one and wants to send me one because you think I'm such an awesome guy, you can do that as well. No, I'm joking. I have seen that you could get one in the US, but they're going for about £1,200 now. I don't want to spend that money. I don't want to be into this for 1,500 quid. I don't think it'd be worth it. But yeah, if anyone's got any good plans or knows a good model maker who does one for sensible money, let me know and I'll definitely look at that and finish it all off. If not, he's going to go with I think he's going to go with him or sit on my desk. But anyway, yeah, so from me and mine and Grogu, see you in the next one.
Please like and subscribe.